Hey y'all, it's your girl Samantha, and I am back with another mukbang. Yes, I did it again because I miss you guys so much. So I decided to do something kind of quick tonight, and I forgot a few items from the store. But it's okay because I got my other items to make up for it. So today I made some nachos, but I made them my way with some Doritos and some seasoned ground beef that I made for some empanadas, and then I added mozzarella on top and Colby Jack underneath. And then I got my empanadas with some Colby Jack and some ground beef. Today's ground beef, no turkey today. And then I got some avocado and lettuce. As you can tell, I am missing a few things that are very important to this dish, which is tomatoes, onions, and sour cream. But I had this weird thing going on for a few days with burgers where I just wanted burgers and I used the lettuce, tomato, and sour cream, as well as onions. But I got some more lettuce. It happens, I forgot. And then, you know, I got my honey and some special sauce. Yeah, I got some special sauce. Piece of my Dorito fell in there. But I got some, my burger sauce, I figured would be a nice compliment to the chips. We'll see what happens, right? See. Good to me. And then I got my beautiful water because you gotta stay hydrated. And do you know why? Because it's healthy. Plus, it is getting hot out. And with that, stay hydrated. Water, Pedialyte. It's better than Gatorade because it has less sodium. Electrolytes, any type of water with electrolytes. Keep yourself hydrated. Don't get yourself passing out in the middle of a freaking street, you know? I don't need the fork actually. What I'm gonna do, take a little bit of my lettuce, and put it right here. I do need the fork, so I wanna take a piece of this avocado right there. Then I'm gonna pull it this way. Right here. Okay. And I dropped it. You see me? I can't keep my hand steady to save my life. But I kept the chip steady. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get messy. I'm going to be different. Because at this point, who cares, right? Then I'm just going to pop a little honey on this bad boy. Smartest idea is the Doritos. It's simple. It's easy. Filling and delicious, especially if you have your honey. I mean, like I said, every video you're gonna see me use this. Why? Because it goes on everything. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's delicious. And as you can see, S Golden Mukbangs is wearing the golden Bulls 23 jersey, so you know, got the gold on the back, got the goat. And the gold on the front, and the golden honey, everything is golden. See that? S Golden Mukbangs, for a reason. And my family has a nice page called the Golden Family. So that's where my name originates from as well, because we are golden. And we just want to share it. We're not greedy. Speaking of greedy, which is really funny, I don't mean to say it, but I am adopted. And growing up, I believed I was just Italian and German, not knowing what I really was. And the other day, me and my husband decided that I was gonna look up these last names to see what my ethnicity was, just to see where they come from, originate from, because everybody has a different background. I tell you, I was this close to making a bet I was not Irish. And when we put in my mom's last name, that's of Irish descent. I'm thinking that last name was not Irish. I thought, to be honest, it could have been of many different descents. It's crazy, because it was just St. Patrick's Day, and I didn't celebrate it the way I was supposed to, but I'm not a drinker either, so it doesn't matter, right? But my father is German. So right now, what I know, my cousins are Italian. I know that from their last name, but we're all related, obviously, so we all have certain ethnicities, and mine, so far, are Irish, Italian, and German. I want to do the ancestry test, though, or one of those DNA tests, just to find out, to see, like, what percentage of what I am, because, honestly, sometimes I look like I'm different ethnicities in different lights. This is so good. I don't know if you guys know how to make these. So easy. I don't know if you could hear it, but my dog's upset that I'm not sharing my empanadas. But she'll live. You know? That's right, Lily, you heard me. But when I tell you, finding things out like that is actually very interesting. Because at least now I know that our children are mixed with these three things so far. And at least I know that, like they say in The Luck of the Irish, I'll know some things about my heritage, right? Don't you want to learn about your heritage sometimes? But I got blessed either way. Because a lot of people that get adopted, they don't know their real parents, they don't know any information, they don't know last names. And for me, I'm getting personal with you guys tonight, which is great because I like the fact that we can get personal on a personal level, because I'm sure that there's a lot of people in the world that can relate in this situation, especially. And for me, I gotta say I'm blessed because I have my parents, and then I have my father. So, like, I get to have more than two parents, and some people are lucky enough to have one. So I could say, me personally, I'm blessed for that. But it's hard not knowing what your ethnicity is or what your background is, because some people, they profile you. Obviously, schools, when you go for job applications, they obviously ask you your ethnicity on the paper, you know? And me, I have a lot of brothers. So, my brothers always range in different ethnicities. Excuse me, best word. Ethnicities. So with that, it's even harder to know what you actually are. You know? And that's why those tests that they're making, like Ancestry.com and stuff, it's just so dope. Because you get to find out about things you never even would think of. You know? And as you get older, you start to be able to branch out more, and because you're an adult, you can go to places and you can find out information that you probably have never found before. And it's just so interesting for me, especially now in this day and age, because not a lot of people like to learn new things. They'll stick with whatever they know. And I like to branch out. I like to learn new things. So even if I could learn about another ethnicity or culture, I'll take that on as well. Because a lot of people have different ways of life. And I love that. I'm intrigued by different things. And I was talking to my husband earlier about like different places, like Japan, and the different products that they use in their households compared to America. And then, you know, in different places, in their cultures, in their electronics or their household items, everything is different. Who doesn't want to learn about those things, you know? By the way, I learned about Anna Delvey, the German heiress. I finished the documentary on Netflix. Oh my god, I was so mad at the end. Netflix keeps doing that to me. On anything I watch, they always get me mad at the end. And it was a German-based female, but she wasn't German. She was actually Russian, and made everybody believe that she was actually German. Changed her last name, but kept her first name. So when the reporter who was, you know, reporting on her case for being arrested, etc., she went to goddamn Germany because her Russian family moved from Russia to Germany. Do you know what I'm learning in a TV show? Showing Germany. They showed parts of Germany. I'm sure that it was real. I know that's not a set. You can tell by the cobblestone. Because only countries like that have natural things like cobblestone. They don't make that like that anymore. I think we have one road in Staten Island, out of all Staten Island, that is actually cobblestone from like, and that's in Richmond Town, and nobody uses it, and nobody goes on it. So it's like boarded up, you know? It's not like where these towns, even in Ireland, when my friend's mom went to Ireland, she showed pictures. These towns still have their original, like, their original concretes or cobblestones or roads paved those types of ways, because I don't want to get the words wrong. But those things are so amazing to learn about. And I think even with you not having to be able to travel, if you don't travel because you can't, or you just haven't, I feel like those types of things, like movies and pictures and TV shows, they show you those places, and it's amazing. Like, honestly, I want to visit a couple of places, but I'm nervous because ain't nobody want to fly overseas. A lot of, you know, being from different countries, going to different countries, those are issues as well. Not just in tourist areas, but everywhere. You know, so even when people come from different countries to New York, they're worried too, because people in New York look at them as easy targets. So no matter where you go outside of your comfort zone, you know, you gotta be careful. But that doesn't mean be scared to go. Because I've seen multiple people, and I know personally, go to these places and enjoy these amazing places full of history and culture. And I'm telling you, listen, so good. So, me and my husband were looking at this restaurant they made in Staten Island called Bayou. It is full of culture. We haven't even been in it. And the way we know about it is because we Googled it and looked it up, right? So when we did that, you can tell by the way that it is set up and arranged inside, formally, with all these pictures and articles on the walls. You can see just by the picture of somebody else taking of the restaurant. It's raining and thundering, and it's getting crazy. Do you hear that? I'm not sure if you hear it. It's getting crazy. It was just 70 degrees yesterday and 61 this morning. Now it's freezing and it's raining. Weather is getting crazy. Let me tell you. But anyway, so like I said, learning about new culture is amazing, especially for me. I don't know about anybody else. And I would love to learn more recipes as well for food. I'm also leaning to go to a few different types of restaurants and try their food. Not just basic American Chinese food, but I mean, I would love to go to a Sri Lanka cuisine restaurant as well as Caribbean. And there's so many different restaurants in New York itself that have all different cuisines, and I would love to try different ones. But I will not go near a French restaurant. And because of two reasons. I'm not doing snails, and I know something about something called cocoa something, and it's brains, and I'm not into that. It's like goat brains or something. And I've seen it on a movie once, and I said I would never ever step foot in a restaurant that's French because of those reasons. I'm making myself a sandwich here with the nachos, and then you do the little light drizzle. All in one. But see, this isn't based on ethnicity though. This meal is based on me because I cook crazy, and I will mix a bunch of stuff together and call it Sammy's way. Because my name is Samantha. But to shorten it up, we're gonna go Sammy's way. That's why I have my plaque here. So that way, you know, we can never forget. I'm so happy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy about her. Because I haven't had nachos and I don't even know how long. It's hard because you always want that perfect nacho, but if you get it from places, they never have enough cheese or it's too much chip and nothing else. But these, I have put a layer of chips, a layer of cheese, a layer of meat, and then built it like a lasagna. Also, I need a good lasagna recipe, like with a good sauce recipe. My dog thinks so too. My dog does not like when I have food and I don't share. Because in this house, sometimes when the dogs are extra good, we share. But sometimes when food is too extra good, we don't. And you know, only good food, you know? I'm gonna give them everything crazy. Okay, Lily. Okay. You want something later? I'll give you something later. I'll give you a little one. Let me tell you. Being able to eat like this and know that I'm not really indulging crazy. I'm having healthy, semi-healthy, because the Doritos is definitely not healthy. I'm having healthy, fun stuff. Alright, I'm indulging. And I'll call it that because you know what, at this point, it's just so good. It's like when you have a taco and then you get that delicious taco. Look at that. That honey just makes it so much better. I'm telling you, I just bought this bottle. Are you kidding me? I think it was like 3 episodes ago. Look at it. I'm already down here. Look how much I used already. This is premium gold. You know how they call Velveeta liquid gold? They lie. Hey, Mike Hot Honey. It's just like in Beauty Shop when she had that conditioner they called it hair crack. This is food crack right here. It's so good because it makes everything better. You have something that might be too salty, add that to it. It makes it sweet and spicy at the same time. You have something that's too sweet, add that to it. The spice will kick it up. I like it best on pizza though. Like a nice pepperoni pizza. It goes perfect on pizza. Especially like if it's a crunchy Sicilian slice, all right in the corners. Boom. You know, right in the corners, get a little honey. I suggest you guys get some nachos though. You know, even though it's missing a few things, this thing's top notch. I've also seen the nachos to go. You open up the bag of chips, you can put everything in there and use a fork. I'm gonna try that, but it makes me nervous because isn't it gonna be hot after you mix the meat into it? Meat might heat it up a little bit. Who knows? But I'm gonna try it. It's a good experiment. Open my empanada and put the avocado in it so I don't have to hold it. Now the difference between the empanada and the nachos is the chips, obviously, because this is bread and that's chips. But it kind of, I would have cut this in 4 pieces and I would have fried it. I feel like it would have made chips too. I feel like avocado makes everything better as well. It just smooths it out. Happiness is homemade. It's true. When you think happy, everything happy happens. Positive thoughts, positive mind state, manifest it. Just like I tell my husband all the time, no matter what anybody goes through, us or anybody else, we will all be good. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell.